Salam, salam, salam. Yes, I. This is Kaya Sana as usual. This is Yetu African TV. Yes, I. This is our second episode of the year 2022, but it's the first episode on the leveling the vibes. And this is the first. It's a very hot one, where we're going to level the vibes. How it's something to do with the Rastafari movement, the Scott Part saga, you know what I mean? So we are going to touch on that, but I wanted to give you respect, and if you haven't subscribed yet to African TV, please subscribe, because we go down, we dig. This is organic media, we dig the facts, not the myth, So this week, as it is the first episode of the year, I've come with you with a lot of stuff, and it won't be the first episode, because this will have two episodes. I'm going to play on the next one, I'm going to play the audio of some of the elders who have been there onto this movement, so that you can see different angles of the issue, because we don't want to judge on one side. That's why I've taken my time to come and speak on this issue, because I want to see different angles from this generation and the first generation, people who were there in 1950s, 1960s, elders, So as yet to, and we are here into the leveling the vibes. This is the first episode of the year, so stand tight, and when I come back, I will come with more, because today I am a journalist, because we are going to check all the last issues, matters. I'm going to try to touch everywhere, the chest, and to see what is the matter, because what we see is just the tip of an iceberg. So when I come back, yes sir. So the saga of Scott's Pass, eviction. That's why I say I have this. We are going to analyze in every level, every heartbeat of the Rasta, where this thing started. So we as Yetu, I as Kaya Sana, we are not going to be in any side. We are here to bring you the truth, So I've listened to Bongo Jelly Small through the radio station Best FM. I really listened to it, really fond of him. Listen to him every week from Monday to Thursday. Bongo Jelly Small. I listen to Muta with the cutting edge and stepping leather, on Wednesdays and Thursday on the Isle FM, And I listen also to different, I listen to Sister Kabumat from Isle FM also, talking about the issue. And I've listened to different brothers who have different blogs and channels, I've listened to Ija Star, I've listened to Warrior Kahils. I've listened to my loved and respected elder, Jabani, the runaway slave. So that's why I say it's really today, to this leveling the vibes, we are going to be journalists. And not just journalists, but journalists. We are going to analyze the stuff. So the Scott Pass. What is Scott Pass? This is a piece of land. It's about 27 acres, in Jamaica. And this land, it was owned by Bob Marley, and then after he passed away, the wife Lita Mali. Yeah, so now this is where the story is tricky, you know. One side of the story said Lita Mali in 1980s, I think 87, she gifted the land into the Lasta elders to develop the part of the land, you know. And this is where the Tanabaco was built, you understand. And there were some elders who were there by that time, you understand. The elders like Bongo Watu, elders like Bongo Eddie, you know. These are the people who were around. And even as we know, not every elders were ready or were happy to receive this gift. For instance, Bongo Watu, he didn't want anything to do, the spiritual part of the movement, to be mixed with the reggae music, because reggae music looked as a corrupt way. Reggae music was corrupting the faith, you know. But some elders, them, they had to stand and to accept the gift, you understand. So from that moment, you can see some part of the movement didn't want some certain things, and some part wanted some certain things. So on the other side of the story now, the story of Mali's, to make it short, for them, according to Stephanie Mali, they say the land was not given as a gift. The land was given, the Rasta elders were given permission to use the land. And that permission now has been cancelled, you know. So that is the problem. So for me, and as a yet to, this is just a tip of an iceberg. This is just a tip of an iceberg. This is a warning. This is a warning for the Rasta movement. Rasta house has to be cleaned down. We need to clean up. Because you can see there's a divisions. And we normally don't want to talk and put these things on the table. But they are real. So when I go and I go down and I dig deep, you understand? Yeah, Cesar Kalonji, some years back, he did a positive part of helping the house, a Nyabing house. But remember also that was a problem. Big problem, I tell you. Because some part of the elders, them, they didn't like, and they don't like what Caesar is doing. And they say Caesar is doing wrong. To go to Nyabingi house and take the seal. You understand? These are the problems which they were there from the 60s, I'm telling you. But none wanted to talk about it. You understand? You have to know why we have Nyaya Binji, why we have Bobo Shant Dread, why we have these houses. Because all of them came from Nyaya Binji. You understand? And even His Imperial Majesty, the first time he went to Jamaica, you understand? He was shocked for some certain things of some elders. But he was happy and ready to help the movement because it was crucial. And that's why His Imperial Majesty, what he did to Jamaica, to the movement, the first thing is to bring them Ethiopian Orthodox Church. Ethiopian Orthodox Church. And now the problem came there because some of these priests of Orthodox Church could not let the lasters inside. Last have to chop your locks, you know. And you have to place Christ, Jesus Christ, not Haile Selassie. And you have to stop smoking weed and beating the drum. So some Rastas, most Rasta rejected that Ethiopian World Federation, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, which was given by His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I to Jamaica. And now, that's where these houses started to follow. Some elders them started to call themselves Nyabinji. Someone go and take Bobo. But Nyabinji was the first. So you can see some things were not clear. And if you don't sort some things, make it clear, it will always come back. So these things of Mali, some elders, they say Caesar didn't do right by doing that. And it was Caesar who brought division into Nyabinji house. And some of those divisions started to provoke to Malis because the thing was just a simple thing of paying a water bill, which, according to Lita and Stephanie, they could not pay because they are not living there. So when Lita told Stephanie to bring it back to the elders, then IVI, elder, they said they are not able to pay the bill. So there was disconnection of the water services, you know. And then after time, Lita got another warning for illegal connection of water. You understand? So someone living in the place connected illegally and they didn't want to pay. So we are not going to take any side. We as Liet, we have no time right now, but we will come back for the second episode. But we are pleading for Malays, please come back to on the table and discuss. We are all lasters. The Scott Pass place is really crucial for this movement. And let's put everything together. Don't leave out about the authority and who is the president of Bobo. And this is not a Bobo problem. This is a Rastafari problem. It's not Nyabinji problem. This is the Rastafari problem. So we need to come back together and sort it and talk. But we shouldn't lose the Scott Pass. The elders should be there, not be disturbed, because it's a very spiritual place, connects with the ancestors then. So some things we should talk, we should level the vibes. Yes, sir, it's me, Kaya Sana, in this week. I'm saying, see you next time, but next time we're going to bring you more, and I will play you more audios from the elders and their take on the Scott Pass saga. But for us, this is just a tip of an iceberg. There's a lot which we should know. There's a lot which we should speak, so that to find out the solution for Scott Pass. But if we don't talk, these problems will always come back. Always. This is Kaya Sana, Level the Vibes, cameraman Willie Sabiti. It's me, I'm saying see you next time, and subscribe, tell a friend, you know, and comment, you know, tell us anything, what do you want what is disturbing you